Helicopters, tanks, vehicles that are extraordinarily heavy. In our videos of this series, we've shown you quite a lot of spectacular vehicles, guns, and shells. This time, though, we're going to dig even deeper, because today we're talking about explosives. Shells and missiles containing crazy amounts of explosive matter. Tanks bringing tons of explosives into battle. Aircraft capable of unleashing hellish infernos. Get ready. It's gonna get pretty hot. Let's start with ground vehicles. The first one we're going to mention won't come as a surprise to many of you. If you've seen Book of Records videos before, you already know about this tank destroyer and its massive gun. We're talking about the British FV-4005. In order for this vehicle to have the capability of defeating heavy armor, engineers fitted a huge 183mm cannon on the Centurion hull. Just to put things into perspective, this beast of a gun fires shells containing 17 kilograms of explosive mixture, or a bit more than 21 kilograms of TNT, each. Even though the FV-4005 can fire some really impressive shells, it sadly doesn't come with lots of ammo, as you can only bring up to 12 Hesh rounds. But then, there is something like the Centurion Mark V Avar engineering vehicle. Each of its 165mm shells, fired from the L9 demolition gun, contains more than 20 kilograms of TNT equivalent, which is just a bit weaker than what you get on the FV-4005. But the Centurion Avar can carry up to 53 rounds of ammunition. That's more than a ton of explosives. More than enough to blow the whole enemy team. It's not advised to go into battle with full racks, though, as it makes it very likely for you to be blown to bits with the very first shot you take. And we don't want that. Okay, that's it for tanks. But what about aircraft? It's all about that Soviet engineering here. For example, the PE-8 heavy bomber is able to drop the heaviest bomb in the game, the Fab 5000. With more than 3 tons of TGA-16 explosive mixture, or around 5,000 tons in TNT equivalent, this bomb means business. When you carry one of these, you have to be extra careful not to hit any of your allies. And don't forget about the shockwave. You're not safe even up in the sky. Stay high. On the other hand, a single bomb, however powerful, isn't always enough to turn the tides of a battle. Here's where the Tu-4 strategic bomber comes into play. This aircraft can carry as much as 20 Fab 5000 bombs, each with 325 kilograms of TNT. All in all, 6.5 tons of pure destruction. Now, a few words about missiles. The most explosive missile in the game is, without a doubt, the British Red Top, used by the English Electric Lightning. Yeah, when it comes to technical capabilities, it's not as advanced as more modern missiles, but it's the only missile capable of blowing any aircraft to smithereens. When it comes to surface-to-air missiles, we have a different champion, the American MIM-146, while the Russian Chrysantiema is the most explosive ATGM. And then there is also the AGM-12C Bullpup air-to-ground missile. Each of these little beauties has 136.5 kilograms of TNT inside. But even these impressive weapons can't hold a candle to the Japanese Type 93 torpedoes used by cruisers in the Tone and Mogami class. Each one of those torpedoes contains 490 kilograms of explosive matter, equal to 627 kilograms of TNT. This is by far the most explosive thing in the game. In total, Japanese cruisers can carry more than 15 tons of explosives, and that's without counting HE ammo for dozens of high-caliber guns that they also have. Overwhelming power. It feels pretty great, to be honest. Finally, the last entity on this list is the Japanese battleship Hyuga. Every 356mm shell fired from her main caliber has more than 68 kilograms of explosive matter, and there are more than 74 tons of explosives on the ship overall. Rockets, shells, and bombs with crazy explosive power sure are amazing, but to unlock their true potential, you have to get your timing just right, so that you destroy at least several of the enemy at once. Were you successful in using the weapons on the list? Which is your favorite? Tell us in the comments below, please.